I've been after this for 15 years. I started in my home state of Illinois and made it my mission to get it passed in all 50 states as a result of abuse in my own childhood. 6 to 8.5, I was abused by my best friend's uncle, threatened, don't tell anybody, I'll burn your house down. And so I kept it a secret, fearing that my whole family would die if I said anything. The only reason my abuse ended is because we moved. Moving got me that much closer to my next perpetrator, the cousin that lived down the street. Since nobody was educating me, wrote about it in my diary and documented for the next nearly 2 years what he was doing. And I like to tell legislators when I testify that, I can't change the past, so why not do something positive and change the future and help protect kids and give them the voice that I never had. And when I sit there and testify to lawmakers, I tell them, I learned in school tornado drills, bus drills, fire drills. I show them my dare card, still got it, and I flip it over and said, we learned the 8 ways to say no to drugs, but where are the 8 ways on how to get away until today? We let these perpetrators have so much power and control, and because of that, I listened to the threats, repeatedly raped by this monster, and I caused so much disruption in my elementary school. They made me repeat first grade. I was all the red flags. There's fear in the world that we have to worry about the stranger danger with kids, but 90% of the time kids are being abused by someone they know and trust. Because I want to be a face and voice for the millions of other kids and survivors, adults and children, that you don't have to be ashamed that this happened to you. And it was during that process I read an entry in this diary that said, Officer Friendly teaches us not to answer the door when my parents are gone, but nobody teaches us about what if it's a family member. And I remember reading that going, oh my gosh, that's true. Why aren't we educating kids on this? So it was that passage that got me to reach out to my state senator in Illinois and say, I want this required. And you know what he said to me? Erin, I agree. We need to talk to kids about this, on how to speak up and tell, but this will never pass in Illinois, so for that, I can't sponsor this bill. And do you know what I told him? I still remember sitting in my parents' living room on the phone with them in 2008, and I said, well, you know what, if you won't help me, I will find somebody that will, and I will get this bill passed. And sure enough, it took a couple years. I got it passed in Illinois and mandated, and for the last, as I said, 15 years I've been traveling from one state capital after another, as far away as Alaska and Hawaii.